Hi friends, welcome to the business studies class. In this module, we are going to learn about the term government company and its important features, merits and demerits. A government company is a company in which not less than 51% of the paid up share capital is held by the central government or by one or more state government or jointly by the central and state government. A government company is established under the Indian Companies Act 1956 and it is registered and governed by the provisions of the Indian Companies Act. These are established for purely business purpose and in true spirit compete with companies in the private sector. According to Indian Companies Act 1956, a government company means any company in which not less than 51% of the paid up capital is held by the central government. The government exercises control over the paid up share capital of the company. The shares of the company are purchased in the name of the President of India. Since the government is a major shareholder and excessive control over the management of the business, they are known as government companies. Now we are going to learn about the important features or characteristics of government company. The objective of running government company is to achieve more equity in the distribution of wealth and income among the citizens of the country. Second objective is to gain the momentum in the growth of the nation. The important characteristics or features of government company are: first point is it an organization created by the Indian Companies Act 1956. And second point, the company can file a suit in the court of law against any third party and be sued. Third one, the company can enter into contract, can acquire property in its own name. The management of the company is regulated by the provisions of the Companies Act like any other public limited company. The employees of a company are appointed according to the own rules and regulations as compared or contained in the memorandum and articles of the association of the company. The memorandum and articles of association are the main documents of the company containing the objects of the company and its rules and regulations. Government company is accountable to the ministry or department concerned. Its annual report is placed before the parliament or the state legislature as the case may be. It enjoys borrowing powers. It is not subject to budgetary, accounting and audit controls applicable to the government departments. Its employees are not government servants. Their appointment and service conditions are independently decided by the government itself, but they are not governed by the civil service rules. It is managed by a board of directors nominated by the government and the other shareholders. Its body, corporate, independent form of government, it can acquire property, make contracts, sue and be sued in its own name. It is registered or incorporated under the Companies Act. It is subject to the provisions of the company law. These are the important features of government company. The important merits of government company are: first one, easy formation. It can be easily formed as no separate statute has to be passed in the parliament or state legislature. It can be created by an executive decision of the government. Second point is internal autonomy. It is relatively free from bureaucratic control and political interference in its day-to-day functioning. The objects, powers and organizational setup of government company can be altered easily as no statute has to be amended. Only the provisions of the Companies Act have to be observed. Next point is expert management. It can be appoint professional managers on higher salaries. It can offer better conditions of service than those available to government officers. Therefore, efficiency of the management can be high. Parliamentary discussions on its annual report tend to make the management cautious and efficient. It is the only form of organization by which the government can avail the management skills, technical know-how, and expertise of the private sector and foreign countries. These companies control the local market and sustain it to curb the unhealthy management practices. The government organization enjoys all the autonomy in the management decisions and flexibility in the day-to-day activities. To incorporate government company, all the provisions of the Companies Act are to be followed. These are the important merits of government company. Now we are going to study the demerits of government company. They are the important limitations of government company are first one, since the government is the only shareholder in some of the company, the provision of the Companies Act does not have much relevance. Then second point is it evades constitutional responsibility which a company financed by the government should have. It is not answerable directly to the parliament. The government being the sole trader, the management and administration rest in the hands of the government. The main purpose of government company, registered like other companies, is defeated. These are the important demerits or disadvantages of government company.